So guys, you might remember last week we had the pre-order phase for the PlayStation 5 Pro 30th Anniversary Edition, and if you were there to witness the madness that unfolded, you'll know it went horribly wrong. Even in Europe, over here in the US, basically, they just put up the entire stock for anyone to buy on PlayStation Direct, as long as you had a PlayStation account, as long as you were logged in, and you were there at 10 AM Eastern Time, you're put into a queue, and then you just straight up buy this thing. You didn't need a PlayStation Plus account, you didn't need to go through any verification, you didn't need to do anything but order this thing. And obviously, naturally, a lot of people scalped it. Bots, scalpers, there's now hundreds of listings on eBay that are going for minimum $4,000. Why didn't Sony do anything better? Why didn't they be more transparent about the price, about the time that it was going live, and also the anti-scalping measures that they were planning on using? Because it seems like they didn't use it. Well, it turns out Japan, who's about to get their pre-order phase right now for the PlayStation 5 Pro 30th Anniversary Edition, PlayStation have went the extra step, implemented a bunch of requirements for you to order this thing. It's almost like a raffle system they're using, and it begs the question, why didn't they use that in the USA? Let's get into it. Let's talk about it, and let's see what the Japanese market has to go through to get their hands on this, as they should do, as we should have done. Why did they just give it out to anyone over here in the US? I don't understand. Let's get into it. I'm Blaze2K. Like, subscribe, click the bell icon.
Let's go.
First things first, though, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to click on this video. Please take the time to click the like, the subscribe, and the bell icon, but mainly the subscribe. If everyone that watches this video clicks subscribe right now, something magical may happen. Anyways, we might hit 100,000 subscribers in this one video. Come on, help us. Let's do it. Let's rock and roll. Anyways, so also check the links down below for some really great PS5 accessories. If you're getting a PS5 Pro or you have a PS5 and you're looking for the best gear, all the stuff that I use, the headset, the racing wheel, the best TV, then go check the links down below. You will not regret it. Please check it out. I update it, add products all the time. It's the ultimate place to check out for new PS5 accessories. So the PS5 30th Anniversary pre-orders have a lot more scalper protection in Japan. The pre-orders for the PS1 style consoles and controllers sold out in minutes. So the PlayStation 5 30th Anniversary pre-orders were a bit of a mess last week. As you know, if you were there on our stream, they're also going to be restocking the PS5 30th Anniversary Slim on October 10th. Make sure you've subscribed, like I said before, hit the bell icon, because we are going to be having a live stream where we're going to be guiding you through the process of ordering from Walmart and hopefully trying to get you the help you cop that PS5 Slim 30th Anniversary. So stay tuned, subscribe, please do, because I want to help you guys. It was a mess last week, at least in the US and some other regions, but Sony seemed to be taking a smart tack with its fans in Japan, introducing additional requirements for determining who can buy stuff, limiting PS1 style consoles and accessories to only those who have played at least 30 hours on their PSN account in the last 10 years. So we're going to take a look at some of these requirements in a second. Let's carry on talking about this. So the details are laid out in the PlayStation Japan website overview for the PlayStation 30th Anniversary Collection pre-orders. To be eligible to buy anything from the retro-looking PS5 to the DualShock-inspired DualSense, users in Japan will have to have either played their PS4 or PS5 at least a little bit in the last 10 years. The total time that either PS5 or PS4 or both is turned on for more than 30 hours in total between Saturday, February 22nd, 2014 and Thursday, September 19th, 2024 at 11:59, well signed in with a Sony account to apply. And there's also another couple of requirements, so let's take a look at them. So here are the requirements. Here's the official Japanese page. Let's translate it here. So this is the page that they're going to be pre-ordering their PS5 Pro bundle on. Reservation application acceptance information, product overview. Obviously here's the bundle. I can't believe the Japanese are still able to order this thing. I want it so bad, but it's sold out here in the US. So we've got the suggested retail price, obviously talking about all the accessories that come with it. They're being a lot more transparent than they were here in the US. They basically didn't tell us the price until the last second here in the US. That is ridiculous. But here's the kicker: reservation application and purchase conditions. So those eligible to apply for reservations and purchases are limited to those who meet all of the following conditions. So those who have used the PlayStation Network with a Sony account registered in Japan, the total time that either a PS5 or PS4 or both is turned on for a total of 30 hours or more while signed in with the Sony account used to apply between Saturday, February 22nd, 2014 and obviously 2024. So basically the last 10 years. If you've played more than 30 hours or more of your PlayStation and you have a PlayStation account in the last 10 years, then you should be eligible. Then it says the Sony account you're applying for must be linked to your My Sony and sign-in ID. So they're clearly setting a bunch of cool requirements here to try and prevent scalpers. Why did they not do this with the US? Why did they not do this with the US? These are like pretty fair requirements. This alone would have stopped the crazy influx of scammers, scalpers, resellers that we're seeing in the US here. So it makes me mad that they never did this, because they could have easily done this back in the 2020 days, back when the PS5 was really hard to get your hands on. They did a sort of raffle system to where you had to be a PSN member, and you know, they'd send you a random email, and if you received an email from them, you were like basically picked out of a raffle essentially, and you were sent a link to be able to purchase this thing. Why did they not use that system for this? They've clearly shown they've got systems, anti-scalping systems in the US that they've used before 4 years ago. Why could they not have used this for the 30th bundle? Joel here says PlayStation Japan's requirements blah blah proof that anti-scalper tactics can be implemented, but PlayStation chose not to. Why did they choose not to? Resellers do not succeed alone. Manufacturers, retailers, and buyers all play a part. And in addition, players in Japan have until October 14th to enter to pre-order stuff. If those attempts outstrip available inventory, which they quickly did in every other territory, including the US, UK, and Australia, users will automatically be entered into a lottery. That's one way to deal with scalpers flooding eBay and other resellers with ridiculously overpriced PS5 30th anniversary pre-orders. Sounds like a much more relaxed and fair system than what fans in the US encountered, where people all scrambled at the same time to get into an online queue, only to be then chosen at random to enter the PlayStation Store. Most of the pre-orders seemed to be already sold out by the time most of potential buyers arrived, and it left a sour taste in people's mouths, replacing the celebration of PlayStation's past with an intense feeling of FOMO, fear of missing out. For some, it's unclear how much stock will be available later this month or at launch from third-party retailers, or if Sony will decide to manufacture more PS1 stealth gear after seeing how much demand there is for it. So I'm hoping that's the case. Hopefully we see plates come out. Maybe not, obviously. It's not going to be the anniversary bundle, but hopefully we get PS1 inspired plates, more PS1 inspired stuff, because clearly there's a huge demand for it. A lot of 90s kids, a lot of kids that grew up in the early 2000s that maybe had a PS1 as their first console, that have a lot of nostalgia for the old games, you know, they want a chance to have something that's PS1 themed. And again, this just makes me mad, seeing the fact that Sony had the tools. They've used the tools in the past 4 years ago. They're still using the tools on the Japanese market to help avoid scalpers, but they didn't choose to use it in the US for such a limited, highly sought after bundle that's now selling for upwards of $4,000. It blows my mind. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. As I said before, if everyone that watches this video hits the subscribe button right now, we might hit 100,000 subscribers this month. That'd be amazing. It'd be cool. But yeah, as I said, check below for some cool links to the best PlayStation accessories, a bunch of cool tech that I use here on the daily, as well as all the stuff that I recommend. Coffee that I drink everyday dose, which is amazing. It's coffee on steroids, got nootropic mushrooms in it. It makes you an absolute machine. Talking of which, if I sound a little bit tired, it's because I haven't had my coffee this morning. I've been up all night basically for stuff I won't go into on stream. But anyways, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know what you think in the comments as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. God bless, and Blaze 2K. Bye.